Hey guys, I don't know about you, but there has been a big push to force the feminist agenda in video games. This has been on the rise and it poses to be a problem with video games. First, to clear the air, I'm not talking about the dictionary definition of feminism, which advocates the equality on the grounds of both sexes, but instead I'm talking about the misrepresented type of feminism that pushes a women only movement. Now, you're probably wondering, how can an idea that pushes the inclusiveness of females be something that is bad or something that is determined wrong? My answer to that is that it depends entirely on the context. We do have a bold example in the new Battlefield 5 trailer. I'm sure most of you have seen. If not, though, I will break it down for you. Basically, the time period in the game is set to World War II. The beginning of the trailer, you start to see a female soldier, and then you notice that she has a prosthetic arm and face paint. The reception of the pre-release of the game did not go so well. The executive producer, Alexander Grandel, ended up saying that the team would always put fun over authentic. And DICE's manager, Oscar Gabrielson, said on Twitter, "Well, you have two choices. You can accept it or don't buy it." The game is going to be released November 20th of this year, so we're yet to see the outcome, but the choice is yours. Personally, I just don't think that people are going to respond too lightly to this, but hey, we'll see. Another game that has been in the spotlight recently is Cyberpunk 2077. Well, there was a recent interview through a Eurogamer where at least half of the questions were about gender fluidity. Cyberpunk 2077 is a video game set in the dystopian future where you can modify your body parts, you can change your mind, and explore the city. For a game that has so much customization, it might be a little too much to incorporate into the game. And it's never been done in a video game before. This has actually been the first time that this has ever been done. And it doesn't really matter that it's the first time that it's ever been done. It's just the fact that it doesn't benefit the in-game experience at all. There's nothing that you get out of it. So it just seems like it's really unneeded. In my personal opinion, if I'm buying a video game on the depiction of World War II, I'm gonna want that to be historically accurate. I think that a video game actually benefits when it has more detail in it, when it's more realistic, because when you're playing a video game, you are fully immersing yourself into that game. I think that if a game is saturated with political bias, it forces an agenda that would not be there otherwise. It's just you don't want that when you're relaxing, when you're just trying to just kick back, play a video game and hang out. You don't want any of that bias mixed into that, into your entertainment. When your mind is at ease, you're more susceptible to something you would possibly not refute if you were more aware at the time. Besides political ideas, I believe that there are subliminal messages in a few different video games that are hidden that people aren't aware of and they don't see right away. In the gaming community, there will always be a fixation on politics and with pop culture. However, I think that a community benefits most when there's no media manipulation. As a gamer, I'm happy when I see a game is free from political bias. I think what makes a great game is the enjoyment that you get out of it, not the ideas that are behind the game. This is kind of a random video, but I think that it's really important because it does show that feminism, it's, going into the simplest forms of entertainment right now. Video games, really. We've seen this done with comedy too recently, where a lot of jokes that comedians are saying are restricted completely. Just political agendas are being pushed nonstop. So yeah, just looking out for like the little things, some of the smaller things that you don't really usually pay attention to, just to make sure all is normal or not changing too drastically. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting more videos on my channel, so go subscribe, check it out, and I will see you later.